Hello, my name is Jolt and I come from Hungary. And I just created this short video just to tell you why it's not true that you can check who is watching your Facebook profile. So I would like to give you a little background on programming to understand this, and then it will be obvious for you that those who are stating it can be possible, you will see it's not true. So if you are on Facebook, the most important stuff to realize is that everybody has a link which is there here. So, and this last part here is showing you actually the identifier you have, but everybody has also a number which is a different identifier. So I won't go into details right now, but on google.com you can check out how you will get your number identifier. So the basic principle is actually when you jump from this link to one of your friends' link, like you choose friends and you pick one of your friends and you click on it, you'll see that you jump to another link. So when you jump to the next link, it can actually recognize from which link you jumped, so it can also know your identifier, right? So if you type in a person's name here in the search bar and you click next, actually then you find unknown people, and when you click on the unknown people's name, you'll see also another link. So and the next link actually will understand from which link you were coming from. So but to understand why it's working this way, let me show you a little file I've created this morning. So this is a simple PHP file. It could be an HTML file as well. So I created this in Notepad++, which is a free editor. So there are two basic parts here. The first one is the HTML part, which is the opening tag and the closing tag, and two main sections, the header and the body part. And there is just one sentence there, which says, "Hi, how are you doing?" So, and there is a PHP section. PHP is a server-side programming language, so it has nothing to do with HTML because it's a client-side one. But of course, we can use both in one file, as you see. So when I save this on my laptop, I call it lesson PHP. I have the chance to go to the Total Commander, which is a free software as well, and then from here, from the local machine, I'm able to upload this to my server. How you can come to your server? Actually, if you have a server where you store your website files, you can click on NAT and then FTP connect, and then actually connect, and you'll be connected to your server. So what I want to do right now is actually, so I will copy this file to my server, so which says it already exists there, so I want to overwrite it because it's an updated version. So, and I'll go to my personal website, which is actually, as you see here, unifec.hu, and I copied in the blog folder. So I'll go back and you see I'm in the blog folder, so I have to call it from the blog folder. So here is the lesson PHP. So when I call it, the only thing I can see is actually the "how are you doing." So the PHP part will not show up because if you right click on the web page and you go on view source code, you will see only the HTML part, so you won't see the PHP part. So, but if you go back to the file which I created, let me explain briefly. So the way they realize from which link you came, they can use in the PHP section four different stuffs. Either these are called global variables. So if I use the .get global variable, then I refer to the link. So if I find something at the end of the link, let me show you what I mean. So here is a link, and after the question mark you can see a parameter. So it's called subject, right? So if that's the name of the parameter. So when I say, for instance, here that get and then parameter, I will get exactly the value after the equal sign. So I would get this one, but I used it ID instead of subject right there. So in Facebook's case, if the identifier would be in the link, like we saw here, just a sec, we saw right here. So I would get the identifier there in the PHP part, right? If that would be a parameter. So if there would be, for instance, a form on the website, from the form I could get the ID as well. But in Facebook's case, there is no form, so this doesn't apply right here. So the next obvious possibility is that Facebook is using cookies, and that's true because you see when you go on a Facebook site, they will write there that they are using cookies. So that means these are short files which are downloading onto your own computer, and the Facebook or the server can track your own computer's activities. So what you've done there, but only this is restricted, so only certain things. So they can also identify your identifier from the cookie global variable. Or if cookies are not possible, they can also create session variables, for instance. So these are the 4 things how they can get information who is coming to your profile. And since these are not visible in the HTML file, therefore nobody can see that. So once again, when you come to here, which we created, and you right click and you say view source code, and you see the source code, the PHP part is absolutely not there. So, and that's the case also with the Facebook site. Either you right click on that and you say view the source code, you will find a lot of code there. It's a long code, but you will never see the PHP part there. So that's why you can't realize who is watching your Facebook profile, especially unknown people. So when people say you will know which friend visited your Facebook profile, that's not that interesting. But when you want to find out who is watching, which unknown person is watching your Facebook profile, you will not know that because the PHP part is not visible. I hope that is an explanation for the issue here. So just to summarize once again, you need one of these options to see who is watching your Facebook profile. And since these are not visible on the internet because it's a PHP code, therefore you will not know that. So thanks for watching this short video, and I hope it proved you why it is not possible. Thank you very much.